Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. My name is Mike and today we will be discussing whether the C8 Corvette steering wheel is dumb or if it's inspired by Formula One racing. Okay, so as I stated, we're going to talk about the C8 Corvette mid-engine steering wheel today. But before we do that, I wanted to let you know that something special is happening this month with the Brink of Speed channel and store. As you see, folks, November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and what we are going to do is huge. If we reach 500 units sold in the month of November, I'm going to match the dollar from the sale with my YouTube revenue, so that's $2 from me, and Tom, the owner of Dagger Custom Apparel, is going to match that. So it'll be a total of $4. That would be $2,000 total going to lung cancer awareness with 500 units sold. This is huge, everyone. I hope that you guys take this seriously, and please support lung cancer awareness by purchasing a Brink of Speed shirt. By the way, I am super grateful for the support that you guys have already given me. We've sold quite a bit of merchandise already, but we have 13,000 plus subscribers now. To get 500 units sold should be pretty easy. But again, I thank you so much for what you guys have already done with your amazing support. Guys and gals, I challenge you to make our goal a reality. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this video. Now, guys and gals, I hope that you learn a lot from this video. During this presentation, I hope that you will leave comments below on your thoughts about what I'm saying. But what I'm going to talk about today is how I believe that the C8 steering wheel was inspired by a Formula One car steering wheel. And as early as 1989, Formula One started putting the square type looking rectangle steering wheels in their Formula One cars. Now, they didn't implement this into every one of their cars until the early 2000s. But as you can see, taking a look at this steering wheel here, you can see that this is the type of steering wheel that the highest performance race cars in the world use. And so when you take a look at the C8 steering wheel, it's not exactly like this, but it is sort of a mimicked version of this. And here's a look at that steering wheel inside the Formula One car. It is very ergonomical, very efficient in the way that it works during a race. And the same is going to be true for the C8 while you're on a track. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, I'm not going to even take my C8 to the track. And that's why I'm going to show you a bunch of supercars out there today that actually have this similar type of steering wheel, and show you that this is not something that is actually a dumb thing. There's a lot of people out there saying that this steering wheel is dumb, it doesn't make any sense, and I'm going to show you that this is actually something that a lot of supercars out there implement and use because they pattern their cars after race cars. Now, as you can see, this first car is a 2015 Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta. And this car, when we go inside, has a similar looking steering wheel to the C8 mid-engine Corvette. It has the almost flat top, the very flat bottom. So this is the first case that I wanted to show you, and it is a supercar made by Ferrari. Now, number two is not even a mid-engine supercar. This is just a sports sedan, and it is a E63 made by Mercedes. Now, if we look at the interior in this car, again, it has a very racy looking steering wheel with almost a flat top and a flat bottom. And this car is just a sports sedan that is a fast car, but it's actually more of a luxury sedan that goes fast. However, it does have very good performance And that's why I believe that Mercedes put this steering wheel in there, because there are some people that will take this car to the track and put it through its paces. Now our next car up is a Aston Martin Vanquish Type S. And this car is a front engine, high horsepower sports sedan that also has that same look of steering wheel. Now this one is a little bit different. It actually has more of a flat look on the right and left instead of the top and the bottom. But as you can see, it still mimics a race type looking steering wheel. And as you know, this car is a very high performance car and does probably pretty well around the track. Now I'm sure most of you know what this is. This is Ferrari's LaFerrari, and this is their hypercar that they have put almost 1,000 horsepower into. And if we go on the inside of this car, as you can see, it also has that squarish looking steering wheel from the Formula One race car. We obviously know that this car is meant for nothing but high performance, and there you have it. You've got a high performance steering wheel. Now the next car that we're going to look at is Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. This is a multi-million-dollar Lamborghini. It's all made of carbon fiber, and it is a super high performance Lamborghini. Now let's go into the inside of this car. Look at what we have. Another supercar with a high performance Formula One style looking steering wheel. The next car that's up is a De Tomaso P72. This car actually came out back in the early 70s as a phenomenal mid-engine sports car. They are bringing it out again as a 2020 mid-engine hypercar. And if we look at the steering wheel of this car, there you go. It's another flat bottom, flat top steering wheel that's built for high performance, comfort, and handling. Next up is the Lotus Evija, and this is Lotus's first attempt at a hypercar. And check out this interior. This interior is phenomenal, but when you look at the steering wheel, it really gets close to mimicking the Formula One style racing wheel. It even has some of the same types of switches and buttons on it. So again, another mid-engine supercar or hypercar, whichever you'd like to call it, with this type of steering wheel. Next is the beautiful brand new 2020 Mercedes AMG 1. This is definitely their attempt at a hypercar. And check out what the interior looks like and what that steering wheel looks like. It is actually very reminiscent of the Formula One race car steering wheel. It even has some of the similar buttons and toggles and switches on it that a Formula One race car has. So this just reinforces that it's not just the C8 out there that has this type of steering wheel. There are multiple other sports cars, supercars, hypercars, whatever you want to call them, that actually use this type of steering wheel. Now moving on to the beautiful 2020 C8 mid-engine Corvette. Obviously we know this is what that steering wheel looks like, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, Chevy has done a wonderful job with the entire car, and the steering wheel is no exception. This steering wheel is going to be good for both on-track and off-track use. As I stated in an earlier video, the four corners of this steering wheel are going to act as basically handles. These are Taj Uchter's words that people have already grown accustomed to grabbing each of those corners around turns and holding on to that corner, and it is a very comfortable feeling. So that is on the street. On the track, this is going to be an amazing steering wheel for high performance turns. And I know that anybody that takes their car to the track is going to enjoy it. I can't wait to do it myself. Check this out, guys. This is a C7R steering wheel. So again, we're looking at a Formula One style steering wheel in a C7R race car. And last but not least, we're going to take one more look at that Formula One racing steering wheel and just look at this thing and know that this is where all of those supercars that I showed you have gotten their idea and inspiration for their steering wheels, including the mid-engine C8 Corvette. So that's going to do it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below letting me know what you think about the steering wheel. If you think it's dumb, that's fine. Leave me that comment. If this taught you something and you've changed your mind about the steering wheel now, let me know that also. If you loved the video, give me a big thumbs up. If you have not joined this Brink of Speed community, make sure you smash that red subscribe and bell notification so that you're notified when my new content comes out. Guys and gals, help us hit that goal at the Brink of Speed store of 500 units sold, and I will see you guys out on the road.